So the really the process is then is to look at what's weak,
Yes.
where is
Yes.
out of balance. So you're not a
Yes.
fan of this idea of start with the strength and build upon the strengths, or
It depends. We need to know what our strengths are, but to me, I think of strengths as our tendencies and where we might have more self-discipline or things that will help propel us to get where we want to be. But I want them to acknowledge that you might think that your goal might be over here, what you want is over here, but this other thing, unbeknownst to you, might actually be holding you back. So we consider that. We consider where everything is.
okay,
And
okay,
if may I be transparent about my own journey in that?
yeah, yes,
So,
absolutely,
when I first went through a similar process before I changed careers and got certified and became a coach, I went through a similar process of setting my New Year's goals, and I thought that they were going to be financial and professional in nature. And when I went through the process a different way, which is the way I do it with clients now, I was in a season of life where I wanted to lose about 25 pounds. And many of us are there. Let's just
right,
be honest about
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
But what I didn't realize was how I was speaking to myself
Oh,
unconsciously or
okay,
subconsciously and how that was holding me back. So we had to go through exercises to actually pull that stuff out. And if I may be vulnerable, mine was I didn't think I was worthy of my husband thinking I'm beautiful because of the current state I was in. That was blocking any other
everything,
success in my life because
yeah.
it affected how I showed up. So I had to park the other goals and deal with that. So that's an example of what might come up when people look at this a little differently.
Okay, wow. Thank you for sharing because that is probably more true than not. Because I think a lot of us, well, more true than not for everybody. So I think a lot of us don't value ourselves to think that we deserve the 25 pounds off or the $25 million
Right.
dollars a year. We have to work really hard when that's already part of us. All we have to do is kind of let it
Right.
happen.